Hi, you're watching Movie Guide. I'm Evie Bear. We're on the red carpet of Marvel's premiere, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to be a fun time, so check it out. You have an incredible story. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I started working on Guardians in 2009. I was part of the Marvel Writers Program, which was basically an experiment they did where they took 5 screenwriters and they gave each of us our own office, and we got to choose one of the lesser known properties off of the list of like 5,000 properties that they had, and I chose Guardians of the Galaxy. So
What was your reasoning to choose it?
My reasoning was that I love science fiction. I'm a huge space and science nerd, and this one felt sort of most science fiction-y of the Marvel projects that they were considering for development. So
now I heard through the grapevine that your father was in aerospace. Is that right? Or
close. My father, who's actually here tonight somewhere, my father used to host science fiction book club parties at our house, and we had a lot of rocket scientists there because there's a lot of aerospace in Colorado. So I grew up with rocket scientists all the time at our house talking about Richard Feynman and physicists and all these great stories, and so I kind of absorbed it.
That's what got your interest.
Exactly. And I was always it was a science fiction-y family. We're very, very geeky, and we love it. And so yeah, it was sort of a foregone conclusion, I think. Yeah.
Now, tell us about the kind of things that you feel like people are going to relate to in this movie, or like the messages that they may get from it.
Yeah, I think it's a relatable movie because it's about friendship, it's about family, and even though there's talking raccoons and talking trees, I think the core concepts there that are really important are that, sometimes you choose your own family. Sometimes a lot of these characters are lost and they've made bad choices and they're sort of, they've walled themselves off, and I think the experience of coming together with a group of people that understands you sort of warms them up and allows them to become better than what they were originally. And I think that's a very relatable theme for people.
For sure. He has a kind of character arc, Chris Pratt's character, to be kind of redeemed, or?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely once he has something that's worth sacrificing himself for, something that's worth fighting for, he steps up to the plate. So I think empathy is a learned trait.
Tell us the truth. How is it really to work with your brother?
Oh, gosh.
This moment you can be truthful.
Well, I know. After I've been lying this whole time, saying, "Oh, he's great. He knows what he's doing." Like, I'm gonna sit down here with you and be like, "He is a nightmare." It's pretty great, actually. I mean, I don't trust anybody more than my brother on things like this, and so it was really cool. From day one, I walked in, I saw the production office. And it was like a glimpse inside his brain. And I know he's got the whole movie in his head. So then it was just a matter of sort of getting along with him for the ride,
That's awesome. Well, I work with my family too, so I understand.
Cool.
Can I ask you one more question, though?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy hasn't come to screen like this before. What do you think it's going to, show audiences to the big scale, that they get excited about?
Well, I love the idea that the Guardians are a bunch of orphans, essentially. They all come from places where they've lost something, and I think people respond to that. And then in the context of what people like to see, there's really something for everybody. It's got heart, it's funny, it's an action adventure movie, and I think there's something for everybody to like in it.
Did you know anything about the comics originally?
No. When I first got offered the audition, I was real excited because I knew it was a Marvel film and I love superheroes. And then they sent me the sides for this character called Drax in this movie called Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was completely discouraged because I had no idea, and after I read the sides, I was completely confused. And I called my acting coach, and he was very excited. He's a comic book geek, and he was excited for me. He said, "Do your research, call me back." And so I did, and I was still confused. But he explained it to me, and we got further into it, and then further into the audition process, and I really got a grasp of who Drax was and fell in love with him and fell in love with the role. Yeah.
Do you think people are going to get excited about the message of it?
Of the film? Absolutely. It's an inspiring film. It's a feel-good film. I think, and it really is, put it in a nutshell, it's a group of misfits, and they've all got baggage and chips on their shoulder, and they all come together and bond for a greater cause, and it's really to protect people who can't protect themselves.
Oh wait, he's not a part of the cast. Make sure to check out the review at movieguide.org. Thanks for watching. To find out more about entertainment news that follows your values, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and like us on Facebook so you can know before you go.